Hey guys, it's Jason from Aquarium and Reptile Depot. We are here to do a unboxing, how-to, and some tips on magnetic cleaners. So chose this video because I think it's gonna bring a little bit of value for you guys not knowing about these, or maybe you do, and then I can give you some tips on it. So we got two different magnetic cleaners here. We have the Flipper Float, and then we also have the Hygger aquarium magnet. So if you guys don't know what these are, these help you clean the glass of your aquarium or your acrylic tank. Yeah, let's open up the Hygger one because that one is in the box here. Pretty simple. I think a lot of customers are pretty amazed by it if they haven't seen it before. We really like these magnetic cleaners because it allows you to clean the tank without really having to put your hands in it. Granted, like putting your hands in an aquarium, sometimes you have oils on your hands, sometimes you have lotion, fragrance. Of course, that could disturb the ecosystem. So we love that customers are always interactive with their aquariums, but keeping your hands out of the aquarium is probably for the best unless it's absolutely necessary. So now that they have these magnetic cleaners, it's not absolutely necessary to clean the glass by putting your hands in the tank. So here is the magnetic cleaner. It's one unit as it appears, but like a magic show, it comes apart. So this white piece right now will signify the piece of glass or acrylic in between the tank, and then I'll show you how it works on this tank behind us in a little bit. But yeah, so it has, on the Hygger one, it has a little bit of Velcro on one side, and then on the other side it has the felt on the outside of the tank, so it's a little bit smoother. It kind of gets fingerprints off or whatever have you on the front of the tank. And the Hygger one has a nice little handle on it so you can clean the aquarium pretty well. Both of these actually have a scraper here as well. So this is a razor that's apparently packaged really nicely because I can't get it out. It comes with two, one for the acrylic, which is a plastic one, and then one that is metal, which is for glass aquariums. All you have to do is, it goes right on there, and then you're all set to go. Since this is a Red Sea tank, it's a glass aquarium, so I put the metal scraper on there, and we are good to go. So I will show you how it works on the aquarium now. We were just talking about the Hygger one. So pull it out. So this is on the outside, and then this one is on the inside. And you just lightly, gently put it on there, and you're off to the races here. So I like to go a couple different ways to make sure that I get all the algae off the glass tank here. So I like to go side to side like this and just kind of follow each pass. So I'm only going over it really one time, because then I'll go back and go this way and hit this side. And then I'll also go up and down as well. So that means I basically got all the tank. I barely can miss it. The only thing is I would leave this chunk if you have gravel, sand, or substrate on the bottom, just so you don't kick it up, because if you do get the sand stuck in between the magnets, there is a possibility that it could scratch the acrylic or the glass tank. So that's why we're really careful once we get to the bottom. And then, so I give it maybe like 3 inches off the bottom to not get that close. But then once I get to the bottom, I just kind of lightly, like smaller strokes to kind of get the bottom here. And that works really, really well and prevents a lot of scratching. And like I said, your tank looks really nice. You probably have to do it, I would say, once a week. Probably if you can get by, if everything is balancing your aquarium, like your lighting isn't on too long, your water chemistry is ideal, where nuisance algae isn't gonna grow. But you could do it twice a week. That's what we do here, just because we're open for business. We have a lot of ambient lighting in here. So it doesn't hurt to do it as many times as you like, even daily if you want. It's not gonna hurt the aquarium in any shape or form. So that is the Hygger one. The Flipper one is, again, very similar to the Hygger one. We like this. We have brands, like we have a lot of different products in our store, and it just depends, the right product for the right customer. So This one, I would say the magnet is slightly stronger on the flipper float, which is nice because if your magnet isn't strong enough, I tell that to a lot of customers, like it's better to save up on a magnetic cleaner that is actually gonna work than to get one that is maybe priced a little bit more affordable, but the magnet isn't as strong. It's really frustrating if you're cleaning the aquarium and it constantly comes off the glass because the magnet isn't clean enough, isn't strong enough. So especially if you're going kind of quick and you want to do it quickly, like you see this one doesn't come off because it's appropriate. As you can see, like the flipper float will tell you that it's up to 1/2 inch glass. That is what's ideal for the aquarium. Also on the flip side is if you have too strong of a magnet, then it tends to pull. So which means it's a lot harder and it skips. So basically what I mean, like you just want fluid as far as the magnet cleaner. It just goes right over it, because if it skips, that means it might be missing some of the algae because it's so strong, it's just pulling. So that is a couple little tips that I can show you as far as the magnet cleaners are concerned. And then once you're done with it, I mean, we're kind of lazy. We kind of just leave it in the aquarium, but ideally it would be best to take it out and maybe store it underneath your cabinet, maybe in between your sump, just so, I guess, someone doesn't come by, pull it off. Someone, maybe you have kids and they accidentally, you know, just play with it as a toy and they get sand stuck in it and now you have a scratched glass or anything like that. So we recommend taking it off. We put it on the side of the aquarium because we use it so often. So we just tuck it to the corner of the tank and then we can use it again. So we have both of these on this Red Sea just so we can kind of get all the algae off that we need through the course of the week. And the razor will eventually get dull. So you do want to replace that razor. And Flipper does sell replacement razors. So that's the cool thing about theirs. There's a little bit more. Theirs is $48.99 as you can see here, but they do sell the replacement blades. Hygger hasn't come out with the replacement blades, but theirs is $23.99. So you get what you pay for in that sense. And if you need to replace it, then the good thing about that is you'll have an extra piece. Honestly, the felt and the Velcro does get worn out eventually. So when that time comes, you do want to just replace the magnet. It's pretty hard to like take the Velcro off and put new Velcro on or put new felt on. The nice thing about the Flipper here is they have the same thing, but they don't really use as much. They kind of have it on their blade. It's kind of more plasticky, so it has a tendency to last a little longer than the Hygger one, just in our experience here. They do still have the felt on one side, but this side with the razor on it, like I said, it will still get a lot of the algae off, but they don't have the Velcro on that one. So yeah, just a little, every product has their perks, right? And every has a little bit of their downfall. Nothing's perfect, it's hard to find, but that's why we have both products here to show you guys. Both are really good. You get a good bang for the Hygger. The Flipper is a little bit nicer unit, but you pay for that price. So yeah, just some good things to keep your aquarium nice and clean. And like I said, you don't have to put your hands in there, even though I just did to take it out. But for the most part, you don't have to get in the aquarium to do any type of glass maintenance on it. So yeah, check that out. Come by the store. We do have those in stock. If you can't make it by the store, we do have an online shop, depotpet.shop. We are shipping only right now, so be on the lookout for that. If you want anything shipped to your home or business, we're happy to do that for you. So hopefully you like these videos. If you like more of these videos, definitely let us know. We love to do these how-tos because I think it really adds value. It's gonna get you more invested in your aquarium. That means you're gonna care about the tank a little bit more. The tank looks nice, so therefore you're gonna want to care more about it. So yeah, subscribe to our channel, like our videos, comment below, follow all our social media, but we'll see you guys on the next one.